Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking on one of the all-time greats. Katsudon is just one of the ultimate comfort foods for me. Fluffy steamed rice, beautiful crispy crunchy fried meat, rich gooey perfectly seasoned egg, all mixed with the tastiest, easiest sauce you could ever make. Usually this is made with mirin, but I'm using some black glutinous rice wine. So we're going to do a tablespoon each of rice wine and soy sauce, half a teaspoon of powdered chicken stock, and a teaspoon of crushed garlic. Next up, we're going to trim the fat off with some pork shoulder. Traditionally this is made with pork chops, but you can use chicken as well if you don't like pork. So I'm cutting our pork down the middle to make 2 even steaks. We want to cut this as evenly as possible because we're going to be hammering them out with a meat mallet and getting them nice and flat and thin. Now it's time to pound these meaty boys out. Like I said, we want to get it pretty thin, but you don't need to go too crazy here. Paper thin is not what we want. I'm going for about roughly the thickness of my finger here. So now we're going to coat our steaks in some plain flour, lightly seasoned with salt and pepper. Then we're going to dip it in our egg wash, making sure there's no dry bits. Then we're getting a good thick coating of our breadcrumbs. Now, normally you use panko here, but I've actually opted for some crushed wheat bix. This gives a unique texture and a slightly earthy flavour to the crumbing that I really like. So next up, in a medium-high pan, we're going to fry these bad boys off for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side until golden brown. There's this myth still going around today that you have to cook your pork well done in order for it to be safe, which just isn't true. This pork is beautifully crispy on the outside and just a little bit pink on the inside, which is perfect. So now we're going to set our meat aside to rest and thinly slice half an onion, and we're going to fry those off in the same pan on medium-high for about 3 minutes until they get a little bit of colour on them. Next up, we're going straight in with our sauce and we're going to let that cook down for a further minute. While that's doing its thing, we're going to cut our pork steaks into bite-sized pieces, which we're then going to be putting back into the pan. So it's been about a minute, so it's time to top our onion with our pork. We don't want to stir or mix this through at this stage. All we need to do is top this with 2 beaten eggs and then put the lid on and let it steam for about 2 more minutes. Our goal is not to fry the egg here. We want it to be just set and a little bit gooey. So next up, we want to get ourselves a nice big bowl of rice. And we're going to be transferring everything from the pan straight on top. The key to a perfect katsudon here is a mixture of textures and flavours. To me, this is just a perfect combination of fresh rice, gooey egg, and beautiful, tender, crunchy coated meat. This has got to be one of the easiest and tastiest weeknight comfort meals you could possibly make. And if you don't like pork, you can do it the exact same way with chicken as well. And that is my rich, tasty, decadent katsudon right in your own home. And there you have it guys, thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else you'd like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I have been Tammy, you have been amazing, and let's get better together. Bye!